Greetings and thank you for joining us at FutureMoneyTrends.com. I'm here with an important update with Marin Katusa. He's the Chief Energy Strategist for KC Research. He's also partnered in a few funds, one of which is with Rick Rule of Sprott Asset Management and Doug Casey of KC Research. Marin, I want to focus on UEC. We've talked about it and covered it in the past, and it's seen a 45% price decline. First off, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
Marin, what happened to UEC, especially in the past few days where we saw the price sort of collapse at that $1.25 level?
Well, essentially, there's a large website that millions of investors look at. It's called SeekingAlpha.com. And on that website, they featured an article that, I published on it to our own subscribers, stating that it was very one-sided and essentially very sloppy reported. My opinion is that this was almost written as a support for the shorts. And it was interesting how big the short position got on the stock. So it had a very catchy title, basically saying significant shareholder dilution ahead. And the author never actually even contacted the management. So we followed up right away, picked up the phone, talked to the management, and they were totally caught off guard. They did not know the author. No one contacted their office. And the author basically made a lot of assumptions. The first assumption was that the company did a shelf prospectus. Now, a lot of companies do this way ahead of time. And what you do that is, the last financing that UEC did was in October of 2013 with some very large investors. The smart money went and financed through a private placement, through equity raise, and it was done at $2.10. Now, at that time, the company had a lot of money offered to them, but they didn't need the money at the time.
Wonderful good day, ladies and gentlemen. Commodity TV here, still in Zurich, and we have been on the Gold Forum and several events, and with me here is now Amir Adnani, the founder and CEO of Uranium Energy Corp, and we want to talk about your terrific company. Amir, good evening.
Good evening here in Zurich.
Amir, you are the first time on our channel. I mean, first time is not really true. We did the first interview in 2012.
That's
which
right.
is a long time ago.
Munich, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think you should refresh our mind. What is Uranium Energy Corp about? What are you doing? Where are you?
Uranium Energy Corp is in a very unique position in that there are less than 10 companies in the world with the capability to produce uranium. We have a fully licensed, fully built processing plant, the uranium processing plant, which is quite scarce. Takes a long time to permit this type of infrastructure in the U.S. And we have our Hobson plant in South Texas. This right away puts us in a uniquely, very exclusive club of companies that have that production capability. We've kept our production capability unhedged. We're a 100% unhedged uranium producer, which means we can take advantage of the upshot in the uranium price, the leverage to that. But in recent couple of years, with the pullback in uranium prices, we've also put our production on hold for the time being because we don't want to deplete our resources into a weak
But you have
uranium
produced
market.
already, right?
We did produce from 2011 to 2013.
That's Palangana mine, right?
Our Palangana mine, that's right, about $27 million worth of uranium
Thank you for joining us at FutureMoneyTrends.com. I'm here with a very smart and disciplined stock picker, maybe the best in the world according to Doug Casey. Marin Katusa, he is the Chief Energy Strategist for KC Research. Marin, thank you so much for joining us.
Always a pleasure, Dan.
Marin, I wanted to really focus on this opportunity in uranium that you and Rick have just kind of been drooling over, where it's one of these things where it's not a question of if, but a question of when. And let's just start here in the U.S. How much of the uranium Americans consume is mined in the U.S.?
Oh, less than 5%. So, for example, in 2013, America consumed just over 40